It is more than 3 years ago that I last made a review of an Ethiopian Airlines aircraft model in scale 1 to 500, so it is absolutely time for a new one. Hello and welcome to a new episode of Review, where we today will take a closer look at an Airbus A350-900 from Ethiopian Airlines. At the front of the box we have the cutout so we can get a glimpse of the aircraft model inside, and on top of the box we have the Ethiopian branding. On the back side of the box we don't have many things, but we do have a very nice image of the aircraft in real life, and we can see it is a limited edition. And here she is, the Airbus A350-900 in the current livery of Ethiopian Airlines. Now, with no further ado, let's take a closer look at some of the many details this aircraft model has to offer. And we start off with the tail section of the aircraft, where we find the Ethiopian branding on the vertical stabilizer. On the fuselage we then find the aircraft type specification. We have the full registration code of the aircraft, the name of the aircraft, and some writing which I assume is Ethiopian Airlines in the indigenous language. And to top it off, we of course also have the set dome on top of the fuselage. Then at the front of the aircraft we find along the fuselage the writing of Ethiopian. Next to that we have the Star Alliance logo, as Ethiopian Airlines is a member of the Star Alliance Airline Alliance. Then underneath the cockpit windows we have this yellow lion. And why should I explain to you what it is when I have a fantastic comment from my last Ethiopian review, which goes as follows. The lion is a depiction of the Lion of Judah, which until 1974 used to be integrated into the flag of Ethiopia. It is linked to the suggestion that the Jewish tribe of Judah settled in Ethiopia in ancient times, but also a reminder of the Ethiopian Empire, in which the emperor held the title Lion of Judah. According to the air transport world, the lion image of the aircraft is a symbol of prestige and strength that has been associated with the country for centuries. Now, some other details we of course have around the cockpit are the cockpit windows with the window wipers printed on, the last two letters of the registration code above the cockpit windows, and the emergency hatch for the cockpit as well. The engine nacelles have been kept in all white but are pretty decently detailed, as we can see here on the back side of the engine nacelles, and in the front we have a very nice view into the engine with the engine fan blades. Another detail that we should take a look at are of course the wings, because here we can see on the top side we have all the different flaps, slats and spoilers carved out very nicely. We also have the markings as to where to walk on the wing and the full registration code. The full registration code we also find on the underside of the wing. And of course the wings of the A350 do come with winglets, and they do look very nicely curved and very nice with the Ethiopian branding. The main landing gear looks as always quite alright at first glance, but if we look from the side I still believe that the distance between the wheel sets is simply too wide. The front landing gear is pretty decently detailed, however we of course could have more markings, which we only get with club models. And then in the back of the aircraft we also find the doors to the cargo compartments, as well as in the front of the aircraft. So there we have it, the Airbus A350-900 in the current livery of Ethiopian Airlines. And what can we say about today's model? Well, I think the print quality of the aircraft model is excellent. I don't think we can find any faults there. The physical details on the aircraft are also great. I think especially the detailing on the wings is really nice. And of course it is always nice to see an African carrier. We don't get enough of those from Herpa Wings, so it's always nice when we get one. So I would say it is definitely an aircraft worth having in one's collection. Now with that we have reached the end of today's episode. If you have enjoyed this video, then feel free to smash the like button, that really helps us out. If you're new around here, why not hit subscribe, that would be absolutely awesome. That way you also won't miss out on any future videos here on the channel. And with that I'd like to say thank you so much for watching, hope to see you soon again. I'm checking out, and bye.